Hello and welcome to my channel. So in this video I'm going to be doing a reading for the Taurus personality for the month of May. So looking at general energies and main themes that are coming up for you, some big breakthroughs and things to look forward to, guidance and all of that fun stuff. So without further ado, I'm going to get into the reading. I'm going to use the Aleister Crowley Thoth Tarot Deck for the main part of the reading, and then I'm also going to use some oracle cards by Rebecca Campbell. It's the Work Your Light deck. And if you like either of these decks, the links are in the description for you to get some for yourself. So without further ado, starting with the main themes for Taurus in May, please take that one. Oh, like that. Main themes, please. Yep. Interesting. I'm going to get one more card, actually. Just feel like I need another. Right. Okay. So we've got... I'll show you them first and then I'll kind of talk through what I'm seeing. So first of all, we've got 4 of Discs, Power. Then we have the Prince of Cups. So just having a look at the cards, seeing what comes through intuitively for you. I always think it's important to sort of take in what you get from it as well as what I'm saying about it. We are all intuitive beings. Here we've also got Queen of Wands. And we have 10 of Discs, Wealth. So off the bat, like what I'm seeing here is actually it's interesting, we've got 2 discs, which discs rules the sort of material world, the like finances, jobs, career, like all that kind of stuff. So things that are happening in a practical, physical sense. And we have 2 discs here. So it feels like straight away there's going to be some changes happening, shifts happening in your material world. So that could be like new money with this wealth card here. There could be some money coming in, or like changes to your career potentially. And that feels like a big theme, that things are happening in your material world. And then we've interestingly got like 2 quite opposing cards here. We've got the Prince of Cups, which often speaks more about the emotional world. So if you look at all the blue on that, so it's very watery, but it's also masculine because it's a prince. So you've got this kind of duality of the prince, which is masculine, and then the emotional cups, which is feminine. And likewise, you've got the queen, which is feminine, and then wands, which is masculine, which is the fire. So we've got water and fire. So it feels like there's something here about alchemy, honestly, like a combination of forces here of fire and water and bringing balance in this month. Like there's going to be something about needing to balance the masculine and feminine within you. There's going to be more that's coming out for that. So I'm going to pull some more cards and see what else wants to come through. So big breakthroughs for Taurus, please. I need another card. Let's look a little bit more. There we go. Okay, interesting. So this actually came up for Aries as well. So I pulled 2 cards because I got another prince here and I just wanted a little bit more than that. So first of all, we've got Prince of Swords. So clarity, mental clarity. Swords rules the mind. So here we've got like, there's going to be an opportunity here to get clearer. And because we've also got the 9 of Swords, so this has been coming up for you a lot recently, but with this being in the breakthrough, this is really interesting because it feels like you're going to be moving on the other side of all of these potentially challenging thoughts and you're going to get some clarity coming through and things are going to start to shift in terms of your mindset around some stuff. So if this resonates for you, there's something here about you've been potentially feeling like your mind has not been the most comfortable place recently. And there's a much needed shift here in perspective. And that's something that you're going to start seeing in May. It's like suddenly things feel more optimistic. Suddenly things feel more hopeful. And I'll be honest, I really feel like Taurus really, really needs this. Because I think things have been really challenging for you recently. Because I've seen that a lot in your readings. So definitely really pleased to see this, even though this is seen as like not a fun card. In this context, it feels like, we're shifting this now, because this came up a few times in your readings in the last few readings. So yay. I love that for you. Okay, so something to look forward to for Taurus in May, please. Yeah, there it is. Lovely. So here we've got Two of Swords, peace. Yes. Oh, honestly, I am so, so, so happy to see this for you. Peace of mind. Things have felt turbulent for you, and it's been weighing on your mind heavily. But we're moving into sort of like smoother, easier territory now. Sometimes this card can also speak of a decision needing to be made. So just in terms of like another manifestation of it, in case that doesn't resonate for you and there's another meaning, this can sometimes mean that, there's a decision needs to be made. So within that context of something to look forward to, it might be that a decision is being made that kind of leads to better outcomes for you. And you've been waiting for a decision for some time. So for some of you, it feels like it might be more that. And then for others, it's just like feeling generally more at peace and feeling more like everything's going to be okay. Like that, and moving into sort of smoother waters. It feels like things have been turbulent. I know I keep saying that, but it feels important to say that. Okay, so now we're going to look at the guidance for for Taurus, please. Yeah. Get one more guidance card, please. Oh, I love this. Okay, so here we've got, first of all, the universe. So in traditional tarot, this is the world card. So they're very similar. So an end of a cycle. Yeah, so it's like something has been challenging for a while. And it's about closing cycles. With it being guidance, it's like we need to put that in the past now. We need to close that cycle off, and we need to step into the new and leave that behind. And stepping into more of this like powerful Queen of Wands energy is what I'm getting, actually. Like recognizing your own power, right? Literally says power right there. I love these two together. That's really cool. And like just knowing that like we need to close it out now. That's what it is. And then I've also got here Six of Wands, victory, which I love. Sixes are always like quite a nice place in tarot. So it's like things feel like smoother at the point of a six. And here it's speaking of success. So it's like, with it being a guidance, it's like it feels like trust in your success and believe that success is possible for you. Yes. Because you've had a lot of this kind of energy, it's like there's been a lack of self-belief for you this last April. And it's now saying we need to believe in ourselves. We need to trust in ourselves and what we are capable of and your power, and that you can have what you want, that you are able to, honestly, it feels like be who you've always wanted to be. Because for some of you, it feels like you've known for some time what you really want, but you've not believed that you can for some reason, whether that's people in your, like, this did come up for you before, that there was like other people in your life telling you that it wasn't possible, like maybe your upbringing told you like you can't have what you want, and or it could be like past life sort of stuff that you've come into this life that's telling you like this things are not possible for you. But it's so much about really, really trusting and believing in yourself and allowing yourself to actually be like, yeah, it feels really like be who you always wanted to be, because you can have that, rather than something that you think you should be because you're really experienced at that. This feels like a very specific message, but it's like you've always been really good at something, but you don't really want to do that. And now is the time to do what you wanted to do. I know I'm just like repeating myself a lot, but this feels like really clearly the thing that needs to be said here is like you've got to close out this old identity of who you were and what you were doing, and that was comfortable and you were good at it and you were competent, but it's not fulfilling you. So it's like, what is the thing that you need to do that is fulfilling, and following that instead. But it does feel like you've got a lot of support coming in on this. You're going to have more peace of mind around this stuff, and you're going to feel clearer about what the direction is that you need to take. And I think you'll be quite excited by it, honestly. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to pull some more oracle cards to get a little bit more guidance for Taurus in May, please. Taurus personalities. Sorry, a bit jumpy. Guidance, please, for Taurus. Let's give it a really good shuffle. Yeah, that one. Yeah, I love that. Yeah, okay. 3 have just come out here. Love that. Okay. So we've got 4. 5 even, because of the bottom of the deck. All right, so got lots of guidance for you, but they all wanted to come out, so I will go with it. The first one, warrior woman. Have you answered your deepest calling? Yes. Everything we've just been talking about, right? There's so much about swords here, like, as well, just this Prince of Swords, sword, going after what you want, listening to what that is, trusting that what you want wants you. Yes, that. What you want wants you. Then we've also got, just say yes. Just say yes to it. You've got this. You can do it. We love you. I feel like I'm always saying that to Taurus right now. Everyone loves you. They want, everyone around you wants you to do what you want to do. Like, just say yes. Look at all these people. I don't know. It just feels like there's something about other people that are like, go ahead, you can do this. Because again, it feels like some people in your past have said no, but the people you're around now are like, yeah, do it. And then we've got, oh, I love this, the Great Gathering. It's all coming together, intuitive hits, soul tribe. So this speaks of a few things, actually. First of all, it's all coming together, right? So like trusting that the pieces are coming together. Fairly self-explanatory. Listening to your intuition, intuitive hits, trusting the nudges, listening to the intuition. And soul tribe. So this often speaks of needing to find your people. So there's something here for some of you about not going this alone and finding your soul tribe, right? People who are on this path with you, and looking at people who are already doing the thing that you want to say yes to, and they will help you believe that it is possible. And it's about creating a support network as well, so that you feel supported through this journey as you embark upon this new thing, this calling, right? So it's trusting the nudges, and like with it being this card as well, it feels like you might get a nudge to be like, I need to contact that person, and I need to like network with them or something. Like I need to connect with them. They need to be in my life in some way. Like there's something here about having a team, you know? And that might be in a literal sense of like employees, but it might also just be more like your support team, right? Of people that are on this with you and love you and support you and trust you and all of that stuff. So yeah, and it's like, and this card always speaks as well of like, if you look at the card, it's like they're finding their people like from different parts of the planet, and like you might suddenly feel the urge to like contact someone over like Facebook or something and just be like, I'm going to reach out to them, and that kind of thing, and like finding your people across the globe, not just in your local community. So it might be in your local community, but this feels like it's a bigger like network, because when we're on our soul mission, there are other souls who are on that same mission, and it's about like coming together with them because we need that. And then we've also got here, take a break. So it doesn't feel like this whole month, there's not like loads of wands here. There's a little bit, but not loads. Wands always speaks of like action and doing, and when there's like loads and loads of action, it's like go time. There's a little bit, but honestly, it feels like you also need to just take a break. Like, yes, actually, this is important. This is definitely a message for somebody. So it feels like for some of you, you have been working super hard. And before you go on to the next thing, before you go on to this new soul calling, take a break first before you jump straight in. Like, say yes to it, but you don't have to like go all in on day one. It's just like, I've said yes and I'm going to do that, and I'm going to take a little break before I go on straight on to the next thing. That's going to be important this month, where take a break. And it feels like for some of you, it's like a holiday, or just like not start again. If it was a job, not starting that new job like tomorrow, you know, just like have a little bit of respite if you can. And I realize that's a privileged position, but where possible, like take that time so you can just reset, come back to sort of your inner peace, and like going inward and reflecting. Because yeah, it's a life's work, not a season. Get off the treadmill. It's just about like not always having to be on to the next thing all the time. Like our culture is always so very like go and like push all the time. But we need some time out just so that we can get this mental clarity that's trying to come through. Like, you know, just sort of, anyway, I've maybe labored that point. And then we've got one more, which is trust your path. If you knew you would be supported, what would you do? I love this. It feels very much like what we've been saying. It's the same guidance here that we were talking about. Letting, like, whatever is in the past, like, that you have been doing, doesn't have to be the thing that you have to do anymore, you know? Actually, like, visualize and imagine what that new way would be, and without the restriction of like, yeah, but it's not possible, and no, it couldn't work. It's like, but if you could trust it, what would that look like? And get into the vibration of that and imagine that it's already happened. Like, I always think that's what this card is. It's like, it's getting us out of our sort of limitations, because if you remove the part that says it's not practical or not, you know, sensible or not whatever, when you remove that part and go, yeah, but like just pretend that that doesn't matter. What would that look like? And then it allows you to dream. It allows you to like get into, okay, like I can actually feel into what that would be like, and get you excited again, and get you like open to new ideas coming through. And then, sorry, that's one more because it's just at the bottom looking at me. This card came up for you before, Unbound, releasing soul patterns, contracts, and past lives. Yeah, so there's still a little bit of that. There's something in the past that has held you back around not believing that it's possible. But we need to release that, end this cycle, trust your path, get your people, and just say yes. Ah, I love this story. It's so cool. I think that's about it for Taurus. Thank you so much for watching. I hope that was helpful, insightful, inspiring. If you did like this video, please feel free to comment, like, all of that stuff. I love to know what's going on for you and having a chat with you in the comment section. And if you want more of this content, subscribing is the best way to get more coming into your feed. So thank you again for being here, and I'll speak to you all later. Bye.